Welcome to the live stream, guys. How's everybody doing? If you're watching this not live, enjoy the review or replay head. It's called, I think it's called replay. Enjoy the replay. So three guys in here. We don't have TF Fans Club members just yet. It's okay, guys, it's okay. The TF Fans Club members will come. As long as one guy comes, you know, it's all good. As long as one guy comes, it's all good. It's a TA Fans Club special, so you know, anybody who's a member of TF Fans Club can do requests, can do chats. I'll look whatever you want me to look at. There's the link if somebody wants to join. That said, how's everybody doing, guys? How's everybody doing? Hit the like button on the way in. I mean, I know you don't want to hit the like button because, you know, you are chat restricted, but, you know, stuff. So, we got two trend lines up here, two trend lines, and, you know, this trend line down here got broken. Sasha is in the chat, at least one TF Fans Club member. How you doing, man? What are we gonna look at today? This is the second trend line. Now, I think if we can manage to close above the second, we are already creating higher high up here, so that's already a little bit bullish. There's so much bullishness going over here, but you know, it's kind of going slow. So what I've been, you know, looking at today, not Elliott waves, by the way. What I've been looking at today is how this played out previously. So just before we started the bull run, was there any bullishness up here? I'm going to show you that there was actually bullishness in the charts up here. So you can see here that we had the trend up here. We had a nice trend up here, right? Some kind of triangle, but you'll see that this triangle broke out pretty hard. I mean, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and we are already above this level up here, right? Then we had a pullback down here, and then, you know, it just like exploded towards upside above these levels up here. But right now I'm not seeing that, so I'm a little bit, you know, sitting back and watching the charts, because although we are getting, you know, very close to some kind of breakout, the breakout is happening very, very slowly. So I'm not quite, you know, 100% bullish yet. You know, it looks nice, and I am bullish, and I think, you know, probability is towards upside more than it's towards downside. But I would like to see some, you know, nice move, you know, a move with confidence above the trend line, a move with confidence, and then, you know, continue up here with confidence above you know, 44, 45 levels. If we can do that with confidence, I think that would be bullish, because if you try kind of going just kind of slowly up here, you know, towards the resistance, it doesn't breed that much confidence. So you know, we need confidence in the charts, and I don't see a lot of confidence. I see nice moves, but I don't see enough confidence on the charts. So I would like to see, you know, enough, you know, confident chart. Also, these moving averages down here a little bit leggy right now. Now that we are up here at resistance, so you know, I would assume this is gonna you know, consolidate here at the top. Hopefully consolidate here at the top before we actually break out. Now the breakout is gonna be very, very majestic, and the breakout is what I'm looking for. I want to see what kind of breakout is gonna happen. Do we have a breakout where we, you know, just fly towards the moon, or do we have, you know, one of these, you know, slow breakouts, like where nothing happens, right? So let's see the volume up here. You can see here on the move towards the upside up here that the volume is not actually that optimistic. You know, there is some volume, but not very much happening. Even up here, you know, the volume is kind of, but it's still consolidating. Even though we're going up, it's still consolidating. So we can see that, you know, consolidation is coming towards the end soon. So that might be the reason why we don't see a lot of volume on the charts. Let's see the weekly time frame. ever since down here we have had you know, volume has been going slowly steady towards upside, but down here once we start consolidating, you can see the volume is going on the downside, and that, you know, consolidation do that. Anytime you have any kind of consolidation pattern, doesn't matter if that's a falling wedge, rising wedge, you know, triangle, bear flag, whatever. Consolidation patterns will and should have a falling volume on the downside. Doesn't matter what, if they are consolidating towards upside, downside, whatever. They should have falling volume. And right now we're seeing here a falling volume. Now we still got 1 day and 3 hours left for this weekly candle to close. Now it's been a big pump, so you know, we don't want to go back down to, you know, back down to the support down here, but it is nice. So I'm wondering, you know, is this some kind of a rising wedge up here happening? Let's see here. Or is this some kind of, no, it looks like it's an expanding wedge more than a you know, rising wedge. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame and see if we can see anything interesting up here. So we got a line of this would be, maybe it's some kind of, you know, maybe it does something like this up here and then breaks on the downside, right? Maybe it's some kind of rising wedge, maybe, just maybe. Not very confident about the move, not very confident about the move just yet. I'm more bullish than bearish, and everything looks nice and dandy, but I would like some confidence in the moves. So you know, when we are analyzing the chart, what we are looking for bullish moves, we are looking for big moves, we are looking for majestic stuff, we are looking for bullishness. So this up here, that was, you know, bullishness. Over here, that's bullishness. So you can see here we have, you know, these bullish signals, but we also have these bearish signals on the downside again. And we don't have it over here. So over here it's purely bullishness towards upside, but it's not that much confidence, unfortunately, not that much confidence. So I would like, you know, if you're gonna break this towards the upside, I would like to see some kind of confidence towards the upside. Now that's kind of, you know, the best case scenario, the way I can see it. By the way, let's check out wow, what's this on my chart? Something is 44% up. audio is 44% up. Audio is 44% up, broke it down here. So you can see here audio is breaking all the way down here, but these wicks up here can be actually neglected because there is so much support on the downside. So we're gonna see how this actually working out like KDA, because KDA right now I think is having a nice consolidation pattern at the bottom. So we're gonna check out KDA in a second, but I just want to look at a couple of coins before we start doing that. One of these coins is Jasmy, and you can see Jasmy has had a 96.7% drop on the downside. We have been watching both today and yesterday this you know, pump towards the upside, and you can see this, the way we saw this is that this was, you know, some kind of blow off top at 0.04, and we explained that what can happen with Jasmy is that you do this move and then you do something like this and then go towards downside. That's exactly what's happening on Jasmy. So I'm still confident right now. I'm still confident that this is some kind of top up here for Jasmy. For this move, I think it needs to consolidate. I don't know what level it needs to consolidate or pull back on, but it did have a, you know, pretty decent move towards the upside. That's 357% for something that's down 96.7% overall in the bull market. And that you know, when something goes down 96.7%, right? This went down 96.7%. That means that there is not enough bullishness or fundamental value in the charts. So you can see that there has been big sell-off, but you know, eventually when you get to these big sell-offs, these things can actually pop pretty majestically towards the upside. As you see here, this is almost 5x pop towards the upside. Why? Because, you know, overextended big drop down, so it's easy to pop the price towards the upside. That said, I'm not, you know, super bullish on Jasmy just yet, but it did have nice move towards the upside, and I'm assuming this is this over here is right now you know, doing the moves, and it's you can see here this trend up here is getting broken right now. It's coming to the secondary trend. The question is once it starts breaking down here, you know, where where will it find support? Will it find support here, here, here? But right now, for short term up here, I think this is this right now over here for Jasmy is the top. Chadwick done. Hey, money, money, money. Oh, you got a money emoji. That's money, money thingy. Yeah, how you doing, man? Chadwick? How you doing, man? So up here, I think for Jasmy this is some kind of top. So there are other coins that are doing like 20%. Glimmer right now is doing 20% as well. Let's see Glimmer up here. Man, this thing did nice move towards the upside. So let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, this is breaking the trend. This looks nice. Glimmer looks nice. Glimmer is breaking the trend up here, right? I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it. Something like this. It looks like it's breaking the trend up here right now, and you know, flying towards the upside. So Glimmer definitely breaking the trend, hitting this 200 moving average on the 4 hourly. Let's see the daily 10, 20, 50 moving average all the way at 3.7. The question is, will this go all the way at 3.7? Will it go only 10% or something like 30% towards the upside? How much upside does Glimmer have yet? Not quite sure about that. There is one coin that I do want to check out, and that's KDA, because yesterday we saw KDA, and KDA was kind of looking okay-ish. Where's KDA? There's KDA, right? 0.70%. So this is what we've been looking on KDA over here, and it does look like it's consolidating in this part down here. This is very legit trend line down here, very legit, and it looks like it's consolidating up here. So if it can manage to do a breakout, maybe we'll see some nice move towards the upside up here on KDA. Yeah, hopefully this happens before Bitcoin you know, decides to have a pullback, but it does look nice indeed so far. So let's zoom in a little bit more on KDA, because I'm really interested if this is probable to, you know, do a nice move towards the upside. Maybe the triangle should not be something like this. Maybe up here, there. Yeah, this is just a mess over here. Maybe something like this, That means that, you know, the triangle should be all the way down here. Let's see if there is any divergence on the chart up here. No divergence, everything playing as it should be playing. This on the daily time frame, right? It looks like it's getting this bullish cross here tomorrow. Let's see 2-day up here. 2 days a little bit down. Let's see weekly time frame. How the weekly time frame? It's getting smacked with the 10 moving average on the support down here. You can see the support somewhere down here, but we still haven't crossed below the zero line on the MACD over here. There is no divergence or anything like that on the weekly time frame. So it does look a little bit optimistic up here on KDA, that maybe, just maybe, KDA just maybe might do a nice move towards the upside. Now this is up here, resistance up here, and then also 20 moving average. So there is not actually that much resistance between $10 and $7 up here. So if we manage to fly up here, you know, we can go all the way like 66% towards 20 moving average, because that's a little bit more important resistance. But up here, in this area up here on KDI, it just might, if it can do a nice pump towards the upside up here from this support, it just might do nicely. So let's see how this actually looking on the small time frames for this 4-hourly time frame. So you can see up here it is trying, you know, to climb these moving averages right now, getting nice support up here, big move, support going up here. And we hear about these projects until they've already played out a lot of their dramatic action. Yeah, so usually, you know, new project nobody hears about, you know, it starts pumping and then, you know, we hear about them. So if you want to hear about project without pumping, you know, you probably hear about a lot of new project that you know, but you don't notice them because, you know, they're not pumping, right? So you know, you gotta stick with the new projects for you know, a certain amount of time before you see any kind of, you know, legit pump towards the upside. So up here there is no divergence up here. It looks nice on the 4-hourly. It looks like it's climbing this 10 moving average, might be getting ready for, you know, for a move towards the upside. So I think KDA looks nice so far. KDA looks nice the way I see it. on the short term, even on the short term. This is a bullish move towards the upside, 50 moving average. So right now it is, you know, came to the 50, got rejected. Right now it's climbing above. If it can manage to stay above the 50 moving average up here and then continue up here above these levels, above 630 something or something like that, I think KDM might pump, guys. I think KDM might pump. I think KDA looks nice so far. And you know, KDA is one of these big coins that, you know, pump big time. How much did this actually correct on the downside? It went down something like 84%, so it's not like 96% like Jasmy or something like that, but you know, 84% still pretty decent dump on the downside, right? So we're gonna see if we can manage to do a pump up here, right? So that's the trick. We're gonna see if we can do a pump up here towards the upside. What are we expecting up here? That's that. Let's see daily. All the way up here. And maybe forming some big ass triangle and then towards upside. I don't know. It's a long game. It's a long game of KDI, but you know, I'm watching KDI right now because I think KDI is a little bit exciting. Shiba did 8% today. 8% today, so you can see Shiba up here. Shiba broke several trends on the downside, right? But it is slowing the. So this was first trend that got broken, and then it had this secondary trend right over here. Depends how you draw it. Something like this that got broken, and then you have the have this trend up here. Something like this. You can see here. This is the downtrend, and this got broken, and right now it is breaking this trend up here. Maybe it's breaking, maybe it's not breaking. It is breaking this short-term trend up here. Maybe we should pull the line something like down here. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe that's the deal with him. But I like these wicks on the upside. So let me just move everything up here. I like these wicks on the upside up here. So where is it? Where is it? This one. I like this wick up here, and I like these wicks up here, but they are not quite confident. Maybe something like this. This looks more legit, guys. This looks more legit, so maybe that's why. And you can see how nicely once we broke this trend line, you got a pullback on the dollar and bounced right back up again. So this was very nice breakout with a pullback. And then what I said yesterday, I said you know, a lot of time, but you know, it's only on the pullback you see volume. So let's check out volume. Let's check out volume. You see there is volume. Volume comes after the pullback, guys. So the breakout doesn't give you volume. It's the you know, retest on the support that gives you that gives you volume. And you can see here right over here that volume is legit towards upside. So right now we are breaking this trend as well. But does this mean that, you know, does this mean that Shiba is going to the moon? No, because you saw every time here, when you have some kind of trend, you break, you just create new trend. You break that, you create new trend. You break that, you create new trend, right? You break that, you can still continue doing this move up here. But the thing is, right now we have, you know, we are this was, you know, every time we broke the trend, we went lower, right? Down here, but this time when we broke the trend, we did not go lower, right? So over here we went all the way back down to like 2000, down here at 2100, so we did not go lower than these levels. So this is right now technically some kind of, you know, higher high, technically speaking, right? Let me just go a little bit back up here, we can just press this button up here, you know, be over with that. But what I'm looking at right now, what I'm looking at right now is this trend line up here, somewhere up here. I think this is the juice. This is the big juice. So if you want to have any kind of, you know, big move on Shiba, I think this trend line up here right now might be very important for. Why did I click that? Might be very important to break. So you can see up here, and the question is, are we gonna go all the way up to some kind of 3 levels up here? So if that does happen, we might expect to see some kind of a, you know, 25% up move left on this move. What's up, Decentraplane? How you doing, man? Welcome to TFN's Club only stream. Just looking at some coins that might or might not be good right now. Let's check out Hex. You know, Hex is doing. Hex might explode towards the upside because Hex is doing the same thing that Jasmy did it's having this really weird really weird divergence up here. You can see the divergence up here with a bullish cross happened over here on the daily time frame. And let's go and check out you know what we can do, we can split the screen and I'm going to show you up here. So this is Hex, and on this chart over here we're going to put Jasmy, and Jasmy down here you can see the same kind of move, right? Same kind of move, but no, it's not the same kind of move. It's not the same. This made a lower low, this made a higher low. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Let's see up here, but this has the divergence. And there was no divergence up here on Jasmy, but this is having, you know, bullish divergence up here. Still no divergence, but if it continues going a little bit more up, it just might continue create a bearish divergence and then pull us back on the downside again. Okay, it's not as optimistic as I thought it was. I thought it had the same kind of pattern as Jasmy. Unfortunately, it does not have the same kind of pattern as Jasmy. Yeah, not that excited about it. I know what the central plan wants to look at, so let's look at what the central plan was. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Cardano went up 6% towards the upside. Aren't you happy, boy, the central plant? Look at that, that's nice. But you know, this falling wedge up here, it is broken it towards the upside. It retested. So the question is there a volume up here? Nah, I mean, we should probably want some more volume up here. So the volume is kind of not all that legit. The volume is not all that legit, but it did break towards the upside. So the question is, did we draw this line nicely enough? Let's see up here. Maybe that's why we don't see the volume, because on the weekly it's still not breaking it. The weekly is still not breaking. I mean, showing on the daily and stuff like that, but on the weekly it does not look like it's breaking it yet. Oh man. One of these days this thing is gonna go to the moon, man. And don't be discouraged, man. If you believe in the project, if you have some kind of, you know, fundamentals beliefs in the project, you're gonna hodl for years, man. I have one project I've been hodling for right now for several years, and that's the longest project I've been hodling because, you know, I kind of believe in the project. So I took some money, I threw it on that. It was okay, it was decent chunk of money at that time. It's no longer that decent amount of money, but it's okay. I'm still in some profits on that, but you know, I'm just hodling. You know, I'm not watching the charts if it's up, down, or little down. You know, I'm thinking like long term with that. That's like the only project I'm thinking long term. So anybody who is thinking long term about something should not look at the charts on the daily, you know, daily. They should come back and look at the chart once every 3 months or something like that, or once a year, see what's happening, and then, you know, figure out what they're gonna do. This is daily time frame, this is weekly time frame. Still not out of this, maybe trying to get out of the weekly. So nice move towards the upside, but this already is creating, this already looks like it's creating divergence up here, bearish divergence up here. So what we're gonna do here is go to the 2-day chart and try to see if there's divergence. Yeah, there is still divergence up here, unfortunately. So, you know, maybe if we look at these altcoins, which we are looking at right now, maybe they're telling us that Bitcoin, and you know, although like we started saying with Bitcoin, like it needs to show confidence, and it's not showing confidence. We are hitting the resistance up here. I don't know if a lot of people are drawing this line up here. I don't know if a lot of people are seeing this line. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask people on Twitter, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do it like this. Copy chart image, then we're gonna go to Twitter. Where is Twitter? Okay, let's go Twitter. Then we're gonna go to Twitter and we're gonna ask people if they drew the chart like that. This is how I'm drawing this triangle? Is this the same way you are doing it, or have you drawn it differently? Post screenshot below. Oh, or just tell me if the price have already broken out on your triangle or not, because in mine we are still inside. Tweet. There we go. 34 more tweets, man. What are people tweeting about right now? Let's go home. Notifications. Somebody followed me, that's nice. But let's see here. Goddamn, this guy Crypto Rover, he is posting so much, man, so much crap. I don't know if it's crap or not, but you know, he's posting. See, his triangle is a little bit this. No, so this is total crypto market cap. These are channel lines, but I think they're too big. Falling wedge 1 hour. He called it. You know, see, he said he called it. Nice man, nice man. But where is your triangle, man? Do you have a triangle for the big triangle? Bullish breakout. So he thinks we already have a bullish breakout on the Bitcoin. No, this total crypto market. Why are you doing total crypto market cap, man? Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Now he's doing these weird charts, man. Just show me the Bitcoin. Just show me the Bitcoin. Show me the Bitcoin chart. Is this the Bitcoin chart? No, this is Ethereum. No. Bitcoin. There we go. On his one, short term, it is a breakout. He's still looking at 44, but he's not drawing the big. He's just drawing this last part up here. What's this? This is Ethereum. This is Bitcoin. So let's see here. He says already broken out. When was this? March 18th. So yesterday. Wow, he posts so much, man. He posts so much. Let's see up here. This move looks like empty impulsive. Are there any other charts? The moon and his car, man. The moon and car. Shopify CEO. Bitcoin surging. There we go. This can get very painful. Bitcoin bears. Ooh, Crypto is posting his chart. Now his chart is not the same as my chart. You can see here it looks like it's breaking out, but on my chart we are not breaking out. So that's what I'm wondering. How are you people drawing the charts? You can see here now this way to draw this line over here might be good, but I don't feel it's good enough. So he's drawing something like this up here, right? Is this the way? No, he's going through. This is Ethereum, right? Yeah, from up. No, this is 2 days, sorry. 1 day. So something like this up here. He's drawing all the way down through this up here. Right? No, yeah, 1, 2, yeah. This is 4 hours. What kind of time frame is this? 1, 2, 1, 2. That's daily time frame. Daily time frame, but red, green, green. Red, green, green. Yeah, that's over here. But his looks like it is breaking out because it's below here and top of here. So we're gonna do that. It's below here and up here somewhere. So he's drawing something like this up here. Yeah, that's the line he's drawing. So for him it looks like it's breaking up a little bit, but not all the way. Ron Adoptory, 250 bucks. Man, what am I gonna invest now in? What am I gonna buy? What am I gonna buy? I'm gonna take that 250 and buy some KDA. So you threw me off, man. You threw me off the chart, man. You threw me off the chart. Thanks for the bucks, man. Thanks for the bucks. Finally, I can, you know, feed my kids again. They haven't had the best food lately. Thanks, man. You the man. Okay, so Crypto thinks this is breaking, but you know, I don't like his lines. I don't like his lines. I don't like his line. I think I like my line better than his line. Maybe some Clarice, even his Clarice. We are doing a 2-day chart. Did I post a 2-day chart or 1-day chart? What did I post on Twitter, guys? What did I post on Twitter? Let's see here. This is 2-day chart. Okay, sorry, this is 2-day chart. So I should probably post the daily chart, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's see what people. There was one already broke out on mine. Yeah, on his it broke out. You can see the line. So he's bullish already, but I'm not quite, because top. Okay, so he is drawing the line on the, that was the 4-hourly. So he's drawing it something like this, top up here, this up here, and then down here, right? But the thing is, once you break out, good evening, my bullish friend. Good evening, Mr. Van. How you doing, man? So the thing is, once you break out and you retest, you should see some volume kicking in, but there is no volume kicking in, unfortunately. You see, the volume is not kicking in, so you know, this breakout does not seem legit. If it did break out, like he said, when everybody watching a triangle, it flips into a hexagon. I mean, that could be that could be the thing, man. That could be that it flips into something else, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Ape, you know what, we forgot to talk about Ape. Jasmy might just be the most significant token release in 2020. I mean, there is nothing else, so it has to be. And you know, Cast and V-Launch failed big time. I'm good, bro. Nice, man, nice. So let's check out Ape. How's Ape doing right now? Ape is down minus 7.7%, unfortunately. Now we said, you know, these last couple of days, and you see down here, it is holding very nicely the bottom down here right now, right? But what I'm saying, I'm still saying it, the problem with Ape is there's too much euphoria on Ape right now. Holochain doing good for a change. I'm gonna check out Holochain in just a second, man. But since you are saying it, I'm guessing it is. Now let's talk about, you know, Ape, and this is more, it's not so much even fundamentals, it's more like on the basis of euphoria, basis of, you know, market sentiment. Kind of heavily invested in that. I bet you are. So you can see here it is falling a little bit towards downside to these bottoms down here. I don't know if I drew the bottoms nicely. Technically I didn't. Bottoms are actually on the 4-hourly up here, and on the daily we don't have, we just have the 4-hourly, but right now it's below the 4-hourly, still 1 hour and 57 minutes left. But the problem with the problem with Ape is too much euphoria. What you want is, you want to go slowly towards upside. You want to build without any kind of euphoria. You want to slowly, you know, rise you know, you want to slowly, you know, climb the charts, and then at the very end you want euphoria. The problem here is euphoria kicked in from the bottom up here. It went up to 28. Somebody said it went up to 50. I don't know, but it went up to 28, and then, you know, went down and then retested this 20 level up here, or 70 or whatever this was. This was 70, 18 level, and right now it's kind of consolidating here on the start. But the problem is euphoria. So everybody right now that's buying and hoping this is gonna go towards the upside, I don't know, man. It's hard to me, you know, when everybody's talking about something, when it's, you know, on everybody's lips, it looks to me that it might just be time for some kind of, you know, correction, consolidation, or something like a bigger consolidation. So I'm looking for this to find some kind of bottom on the downside, maybe at, back at 9, 8 or 7 or something like that. But I think it's just too much euphoria on Ape. I was crying in the fetal position under a cold shower for 10 months now. I'm finally a bit bullish now. Yeah, let's check out Holochain. Looks like Ape is fall out of the tree. The green candle. Looks like Ape is fall out of the tree. The green. I don't get that, man. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Fall out of the tree. The green candle. Maybe my English is not that good, man. I don't know. Okay, let's check out Holochain, man. Holochain. Holo. Okay, when I click this, I hope it's like 20% up. It looks much. Let's go to the daily time frame. 13. It was 17. It's 17.54%. Nice, man. Nice. Very nice bullish move towards the upside. Very nice indeed. Unfortunately, still down. You know, it's still down something like 84% on the downside. It was down 88%, but right now it's only 84%. So you know, you recovered a little bit there. You don't need to, you know, pull your message back, man. It doesn't matter. Just you know, write new one. It's all good. So this definitely broke the downtrend. Somewhere up here, give or take, right? This maybe it's all the way down here as well. Now we're gonna try to figure this out. I'm gonna cry again then. No, it's not over. It's just starting, man. It's just starting. So you know. Because to me this looks like a pullback, right? And let's see 2-day charts. Is it any better? I mean, it's okay. So let's say it's that. So what I would like to see on this move up here is a higher high. So I would like this to get close above 46.77. 46.77. I would like this to close above 46.77. If it can close above 46, what you are technically getting is a higher high. That's a bullish signal. So you want any kind of bullish signals on the chart, right? You want any kind of bullish signal. Also, we are above the 50 moving average, so that's very nice. But you know, you want any kind of bullish signal. This is not, or you know, it's still at 58. So this definitely has more room for more upside right now. Hitting this 10 moving average on the day, on the weekly. So if it can manage to close above the 10 moving average, maybe, just maybe, it might, you know, rally a little bit towards the upside. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. Wow, look at this, you know, this sell-off, these fat fingers, man. What the WTF happened here? This is on the 4th of December, I think. Yeah, that's the 4th of December dump. Wow, that was on a huge one, man. What's up, bro? Johnny Stang. I mean, how you doing? We're just checking your favorite coin, Holochain. That week was on Binance only. Yeah, it's probably on Binance only because these weeks get created when, you know, people market sell when there is low liquidity. So people don't understand how liquidity works in you know, shitcoins, small coins. I'm not calling a Holochain shitcoin. I'm saying where there is low liquidity on the market and you got a lot of money, you cannot just market sell. So when you have a big fear, you know, and you know, everything is going down, and you know, you just want to get out fast before you lose everything, you press, you know, market sell, and that, you know, and it eats entire order book because your position is so huge and there is so little liquidity that, you know, you sell all the way down, right? But you know, it pulls back because, you know, new or automatic, you know, bot orders come back in, you know, and the price continues normal downtrend. So never, doesn't matter how much money you have, if you're gonna exit fast, you cannot sell more then there is liquidity on the exchange. Do not market sell, you know, big chunks without checking the liquidity on the exchanges. Sorry about that. Look here, look here, look at this here. Oh, that's nice. Same resistance, same resistance. Look at this. These big pivot points. These big pivot points. This is one big pivot on the second and third. So these big pivot points might often tell us, but this is engulfing candle, so we cannot use that. Should be down here somewhere. Yeah, it's down here. It's down here because if you use this one up here, it's not this one up here. It's down here. So. But right now we are looking at this up here. Give or take, give or take. So this is actually the trend that needs to be broken, right? This is the trend that needs to be broken. Once you break this trend, you're breaking this big move and continue towards the upside. You know what we should be doing? We should be checking, you know, 2017 moves, 2018, 2019 moves on a lot of, you know, these small coins. Let's check Holochain. How old is Holochain? Don't know. Where is the biggest chart of Holochain? Huobi? No, not even close. Well, probably something like Polynex or something like that. This isn't even Polynex, just Binance. 8 cap. What WTF is 8 cap? Not enough. Holochain. FTX. Now, does Holo have Tether? No, it doesn't have enough. Holochain, Equinus, Huobi, Hydro, Holo, Bitcoin, Binance, Trader Joe. No, that's this one. Let me see on the Jasmy. Holo, hot. What will hot do? When Holo reaches beta, you will cry you didn't buy more. It's not even in beta? Damn. Okay, so if you go to all, so you can see here. No, 2020. So it kind of just went sideways up here, right? It went sideways up here. Wow, this actually exploded too much towards the upside. How big a move is this? It went from 3 zeros, bottom was, let's say up here. 307 to the top. Okay, 307 1 2 3 zeros 7. So yeah, okay, from up here only 3007. Okay, so it's not that low. Let's check out some other coins. You see, it's alpha testing. Okay, 6,500% rise. 2018, but took off in 2021. Holo got a USA patent. Yeah, I'm not into the fundamentals, so I cannot tell you too much about that. It rose because it got USA patent. I think it rose because it was bull market and everything. Anything pumps, you know. Anything pumps. Audio right now 43%. Audio is pumping like crazy right now, so was a little bit extended on the downside. And there we go. The pullback on Bitcoin is a reality. Up here, you can see that 4 hourly. Let's see up here. Divergence. Yep, divergence was divergence confirmed. Yeah, no divergence. This is still lower low. On the 4 hour, it's still lower low, no divergence, but it is having a pullback. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out at the end. Let's go back to Twitter and see what Twitter says about. Did anybody else post any kind of triangles up here? Just here for no. I might set up a sending triangle with top as those two peaks. So a sending triangle up there, yeah, but still not out of it. Set it up on the 4 hourly. Okay, on the 4 hourly. Already broke out, yeah. So not much excitement about the tweet, but you know, we take what we get. So what I would like to do is take some coins that have been around, BNB for example. But BNB is not. Let's clear up the chart. Go to daily. Just clear up everything on BNB and see the chart up here. So what I'm interested in is down here how previously, you know, moves. It just kind of started rallying very nicely towards the upside. You know, how do rallies start? Because you have this trend down here, right? First you have a move down, then you have a first pivot point. And once you break this pivot point, you create secondary pivot point where I retest. Now this secondary pivot point will give you a new line up here somewhere, and once you break that, you become super bullish, right? You go parabolic towards the upside. So you know, breaking these pivot points, trend lines towards the upside is really, really important. So let's see how this actually worked out. Here we create, you know, went down, create one pivot point, right? And then we broke that, then we created this line up here, and we went sideways up here. Once we started breaking that, we, you know, continued up. But there was other, you know, lines up here to be broken. I think especially this one up here somewhere, and then, you know, it pumped big time towards the upside. And then you can see the even bigger picture up here, somewhere up here, give or take. See here how. Let me see if we can do this on the weekly time frame and be precise about it. This is like a little bit too high, but you know, down here, maybe you can see here, once we have this, you know, rising trend line, you come to that and you just explode towards the upside big time. Very important stuff in tech analysis. Let me look at this. Link was a little bit differently. Link has, you know, just been going towards upside since 2018-17. So this is 2007. This you know, this is when it, you know, capitulated. It went down. How much did it pull back before we you know, Link pulled back 90% from the top, and then it started climbing up here. This broke up towards the upside and just continue climbing up here, right? Just continue climbing up here, create new high, new support, right? Then we went something like this up here, broke the, you know, level, create a higher high. This is very, very steep, so he failed to do that. There was a trend up here. Once the trend got broken, retest failed, broke this on the downside. Right now, if you look at a Link, for example, it looks like this is definitely some kind of downtrend. You know, you never want to do this. I'm gonna show you what you never want to do on a chart. You never want to do this on a chart. Once you have some kind of chart that has some kind of trend towards the upside, right? Now, when you break this trend on the downside, you will try to get back up on the trend. So there's 1, 2 times, 3 times, whatever times, right? But the first time you do that, you create this very nice trend line up here, right? So this trend line is very important. You can see here, put the trend line up here, and this is what's happening right now. You create this trend line, you try to get a back up, fail that, back down again, you know, back down. Right now we broke the support, and right now we are retesting that support as a resistance. If we fail to get back up here, it just might, you know, continue tumbling on the downside. That's why I'm not 100% bullish on everything right now, because of these moves. Let's see if we can see if Bitcoin does. Oh, Bitcoin is already in red. God damn it. You know, that went fast, man. That went fast. I think we're looking at this. So, you know, the pullback is definitely happening. So, it's not the same. Maybe on the weekly time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Let's pull it all the way down here, somewhere up here at the top. Right. You broke it. You have this move first try. So break. This is the level. So you don't want to break this level on the downside. You broke that. 1, 2. Try that. Fail that. We went below this level down here, very important level. 1, 2. If we fail to get it back above, what's that up here? Right now, if you fail to get it back above 43,170, if you fail to do this move towards the upside, we just might see you know, more downside if this, you know, pulls back and continues tumbling down below these levels, and then second level, so forth. You know, I like the triangle, but you know, I think we are still in the triangle, and I think there is too much hope, you know, hoping that we'll break towards the upside up here. Your triangle is legit as always. My triangle is legit. On 2-day it does look more legit than on daily, 4-hourly, something like that, right? because sometimes when you're drawing trend lines, you know, you won't, you know, oftentimes when you draw trend lines, sometimes you will draw any some kind of trend line and you will see the breakout, but you don't see any kind of, you know, action going on. Nobody is going long, nobody's going short, there is no excitement, Twitter is not saying anything, you know. So you might be start asking yourself, man, if my line got broken towards the upside, you know, there should be, you know, 100 people, 1,000 people, you know, cheering, hey, we broke out, but nobody's doing that, right? And once you do that and have some kind of pullback, you know, everybody will know, and, you know, you'll see some big whales coming in with big money. But, you know, we don't see that. We don't see that. There is no excitement. So the way I see it, we are still in this triangle, and we'll see how we go out of that. See how we go out of that. Yeah, battle will be there soon. Your triangle is legit. Sorry, I'm mobile, not the expert. Yeah, you can see here people are already drawing it like it broke out of the triangle, but I don't think it broke out of the triangle. That's why I'm saying. Expert to draw meme lines. I like the effort. You know, you don't have to be expert to draw lines. You know, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta draw somewhere some lines. What kind of line is that? Oh, he's ascending triangle, so it's not yet there. What is he eating down here? What's this? Open image in new tab. We gotta figure it out. He's eating salt and other ethics. Pimley, I don't know what this is. Linz something. Linz Pim E. Linz Pim E. Linz Pimi? Images. Food, is this it? No, it's not. Food. I don't know. Maybe some kind of jar of something. You think it's some kind of jar of something? Nah. Very exciting stuff, guys. That said, he's just drawing the wicks on the top. It should actually be a little bit lower for the ascending triangle. It might be ascending triangle as well. So up here, right, something like this, right, ascending, big ass ascending triangle. Big ass ascending triangle. Might be that, but I will trade this triangle until May, then short on the November 22nd when we reach 22.27. Alpha Beta Soup with TXMC. Alpha Beta Soup with TXMC. What, is that a coin? Not from what I know. TXMC. Alpha Beta Soup with TMC. Oh, you know what it is. Ron knows what it is. Alpha Beta Soup? Alphabet Soup. Oh, Alphabet Soup. It's not Alphabet Soup. This doesn't look like Alphabet Soup, man. It's Eldorado. I think it's an Eldorado name. Pim something. Pimliner something. Maybe it's what's it called? The thing they put in, you know, hamburgers at McDonald's. The green stuff. What's it called? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I will trade this triangle. So right now it looks more like a short than like a long because we are hitting this resistance, but we got pretty decent. Right now we have pretty decent support down here. at 10, 20, 50 moving average down here and resistance up here. So what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking for this to continue going towards the upside. I'm looking for this to continue. So I'm looking for consolidation pattern right over here before we break out. Now if we fail to break out and we go down here and then start doing something up here, this is, you know, the warning side that this is going to dump on the downside, because this is the move that needs to break out. If this fails to break out, it's going to do something like this up here and then break on the downside again. So, you know, not quite yet there, not quite yet there. Anything else interesting going on? So the you know, Ape thing, I think too much euphoria. Jasmy, I think explode too much towards the upside, and right now, you know, it's gonna bleed on the downside. There might be other coins that are breaking out, but this feels a little bit like, you know, hopium before the dump. If you remember, guys, if you remember, let me just show you. For example, on Dogecoin, right up here, it feels a little bit like hopium up here, right? We are hoping this is just gonna break towards the upside. But there were a couple of coins that were breaking towards the upside, but you know, most coins didn't. Most coins didn't, and it just like bam, 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 bam. So right now we are hoping for some kind of, you know, pump towards the upside, but you know, we'll see that, we'll see it. But it feels the same way. It feels just like hopium is, you know, trying to give us hope. It feels just like hopium, you know, because we should be seeing some more action on the chart, and we are not seeing more action on the chart. We've just been dumping so hard for so long that we can't tell anymore if we're breaking out. Yeah, we are totally, you know, emotionless to the charts. But it does seem legit enough. Okay guys, that was 56 minutes of live stream with the TA Fans Club. Thanks for stopping by. Ron, thanks for 250 bucks, man. Appreciate the money. Everybody else, thanks for sticking around in the only TA Fans Club. I don't think anybody else has the only fans club with the, you know, TI, so you know, we are the first. And I like the chat a lot better when there is not, you know, a whole lot of spam in the chat, because, you know, it feels a little bit more cozy. It feels a little bit more cozy. So, you know, when I'm a little bit tired and I want to just talk with, you know, just have a little bit chat with you guys, I will do only TFN streams, you know. And then when something other is happening, you know, I'll just open it for everybody, you know, so everybody can chat. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a good day. Hopefully don't dump today. Hopefully this you know, this moon is gonna pump us to, you know, the billion. Anyways guys, see you around. Bye bye.